Hello and welcome back to Danganronpa. Well, first off I have to apologize for the lack of uploads. I've been busy with stuff the last few weeks, so I didn't really get to play much. I also had to wait for a new modem to be installed, so that also interfered with my internet for a while. Other than that, I've just been busy. I've been busy leveling up the team in Crystal Clear as well, so I can hopefully do that somewhere this week to get back and finish that off. But for today, we're going to play some more Danganronpa. So yeah, we left off with the murder of what was her name again? Fuji something? Pay attention to the wall, huh? I said it once already, but there was a word written there on the wall. Yeah, okay. But I wanted to know what the name was. Thanks for interrupting me, Byakuya. How did I forget her name? I think it's here. Oh, yes. And Chihiro. Yeah, okay. So yeah, Chihiro was murdered at the end of the last time we played this. And so let's solve the murder. Do you have to say anything if I click on you? Oh. The word bloodless is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodless in blood, doesn't that sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the end of each crime, at the scene of each crime, the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. I'm already fumbling on words. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Definitely not Jack the Ripper, but we can work with that. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then, this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodless and to scene, I'm surprised at the stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko. He was pointing toward the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Why? 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 Oh god, he's going crazy. Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remember what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So, she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not want to watch many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides the room. No, I think that's okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you've got to wake up. As if she'd hear. Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was a strange reaction, I was at total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortion she had go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that, I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Yeah, that totally doesn't sound fine, you know. Wow, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything is fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Shut down. Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. I can assume nobody has had a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again. Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, sure you realize that. There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone amongst us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That's another one of us. Another one of us killed. A fellow classmate. What? Does it freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that. Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Oh dear. Oh no. Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. God damn it. Despair. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it right. Sure I did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please, do your very tippy-toppy why did I say toppy? Best on this investigation. Now, Monokuma. Do we really got to do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends. I hate this, I can't take it anymore. I hate it too. I've had enough, I'm getting out of here. Where are you planning on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You're very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not? How can I not be? If you don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon... What? You don't want to die? Do you want to die? Fine. Then go off and die somewhere, right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space. Damn it, Byakuya. A dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you. Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko, if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the genocide Jack is somehow the one that killed Chihiro. And unless we do something more, the victims could start piling up. Forget more victims, if we mess this up, we're all dead meat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. Hold on for a moment. No, Discord giving me all kinds of stupid messages. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember a rule like that. No, that's new. I just came up with it. I mean, if only one person went right and killed everyone, then your lovely student life would be all over, right? A new rule has been added to the regulations menu. In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one who totally murdered that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trail. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if he can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up. So direct, man, though. Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop off Toko at her room. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off. Jesus. What's wrong with her? We have no time to stand around like this. We must begin our investigation. That's sweet. Oh, God's French. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly fall into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Whew, that's a lot of text already. We've just started. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 AM. The body was discovered in a girl's locker room on the 2nd floor of school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object, as she was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So, what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talents, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Oh, you're such an asshole. So, you are inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else and then carried here. She was very light, that's true. It wouldn't be hard for her to someone carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own, by choice. What's make you say that? She'd be talking a lot about how she wanted to get stronger. So, you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? You know, myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join her more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have to come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added. That's an awfully flat punching bag. Okay, I know it's the style of the game, it still looks weird. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex, I can't help wondering what it might be. Oh, you're in a horrible angle. She took her time in examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. But the more I look like it, the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but I'm still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. This poster is hell out of place in the girls' locker room though, I have to say that. The poster got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. It's a bloody dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Well, it's quite an interesting murder weapon since it should weigh something. Now I believe it's time for us to move on. Huh, already? New clues don't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Oh, you just leave automatically. So, this is our next location. This place is related to the investigation. Figure it out for yourself, it's no fun if you don't, right? You already spent plenty of time checking the crime scene. There are plenty of other things left to check here. If I remember right, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Do we have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. You called for me? Has it been domesticated? It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? Yet there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl. The ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a switch cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and boys can only go in the boys' locker room. Yeah. I already need a drink, Jesus. Oh dear. It really doesn't help that it's already summer, so well, with the heat you'll get thirsty really easy. Coming to think of it, I started during Christmas. Jesus. I've really been slacking on this one. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in a girl's locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girl's locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. By the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited, borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Nyahaha! I would expect nothing else from the prodigal son of the noble Takami family. So you managed to sniff out a loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but... In order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions, so figure out the rest on your damn self. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? They'll help you understand what's going on. I think I get what's going on, but... What does the main hall have to do with it? We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Hold on, I need to check something. Yep, that's just fine. Okay. Doesn't mean I have to figure it out for myself. I doubt this is going to give me anything. What's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So we finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. But it seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon and Sayaka. You can go ahead and confirm it for yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Yes, it's Sayaka's then. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Used to pay closer regulations, yada yada. Loaning is forbidden. Borrowing is fine. So yeah, you can just take them there basically. I see, now I understand. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment, which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There is no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't friggin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. But, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does. But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. But you know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Maybe the battery was just dead or something. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Not quite? Anything else here? Well, the camera won't do anything, neither with the door. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. I certainly want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did you already said it like this. They say they killed thousands of people, but it's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But the words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Well? And why? Is there really proof? If it's somewhere like Toko, this will provide all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence that something like that really... Hey you two! Big trouble, need your help? We're busy, leave us alone. But it's an emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you've gotta help me! What's this about then? This is a serious emergency, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But, yes, we got it's an emergency. What happened? Something's wrong with Toko, she's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina. It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. Well then. Stop teleporting me around, I can easily find my way, you know. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what is this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Also, why is this camera angle like she's way taller than me? I mean, she could be, but... Same thing here. It's really weird. Hurry up and do it. Jeez. This one. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What? Nothing. It's just that he was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room. Leave me alone. Yeah, sure thing, but could you open it up, just for a second? I won't allow it. Huh? I won't let Genocide Jack have control. And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time, when I rang a little while ago. I won't drive out to kill her, or drive out to murder this fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she really think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she really think the serial killer Genocide Jack is really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko is so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? To come out of her room, I mean. Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Whoa, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments... That's shaking though. Leave me alone, you're all so annoying. Bakula, Bakula. It's Byakuya. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let General Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Oh no, it's Count Bakula. There was nothing else we can do. Let's go back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of the delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just stand here and keep an eye on her. Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya, and I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. A steam pop-up. Does it actually get picked up in the recording, I wonder? Anyway. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. More library sessions with Byakuya, it seems. The letter didn't amount to anything. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Well then. Is this evidence that proves Genocide Jack was really in the library? Don't make me say it again. There was no point in checking there. Oh, but I did find a coin. That's something. There's no clues there. Well, at least I'm getting coins. This is a different bookshelf? Jesus, where do you want me to look? No clues there. Jeez, where do you... The letter wasn't it either. This is annoying. No, not the bookshelf. I want to check the thing on the desk. I mean, it's all different objects, right? Knock it off. What does the desk lamp matter right now? Well, you aren't telling me anything, so... I'm not seeing it, sir. Okay then. I'm not seeing it. I am really not seeing it. This is being annoying. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? I thought this was the bloody door to go outside. Not that this was... Oh, God. Oh, here. It will make sense when you're inside. Well then. I thought that this was the exit of the library or something like that. Wow, there's so many books and files. And so much dust too. Oh, some of this... Boy. And so much dust too. I would say there was enough value in this place to endure the dust. Well then. What's in here? There's so many files stuffed onto the shelves. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Murderous, dangerous true for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? Hold on for a moment. Weird. No, I mean ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Oh, okay. Do you have anything to say yourself, actually? If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. There's a ton of fake files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? Are those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases? Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh. This shop's stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked out one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report on the presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshair you might wind up peeking at it. Without making a sound, I return the file to its shelf. Here is a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in here. It proved to be very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? There's one fixed file stuff on the bookshelf. Yes, we've already seen that. Is there nothing else here? Wait. What's down here? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one as Sabiaka using in no, wait, there was also one in the library. So there's basically just two of them. Do you have a problem with that lamp? This was here before, and then I moved it over here. Over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it into good use. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no other ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there was just so much. How could anyone have put this all together? I suppose it goes to show just how much hope Speak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use, I can't keep up with this all. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can believe it? What about you? How can you actually believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Hold on. Okay. Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, there is no doubt. Hold on, you're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all of this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Toko family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you, there is a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And you're just blurting it out like this? Well done. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me were those cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And amongst all of those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases have been compiled in here. Because there were so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodless is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodless is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, only the ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one in the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't any copycat killer, it is the real Genocide Jack. That's right, there is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is. Such a brutal, fiendish killer is really walking amongst us. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would become ever part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Jeez. Now what? Talk to him again? Byakuya, about a Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Top secret. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where all the photos from the scene of each crime had been collected. Oh dear. The names of genocide-jacked victims ran on for several pages. Stab wounds. Yeah, pretty much stays the same. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Shoji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takeshi Yoshida, 30, Komatsu Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naoshia, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. Jeez, all those names. Eh. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And all of them seem to be male, or is it me? And at the scene of every murder the bloodless was left in the victim's own blood. Now, take a look at the next page and you find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Dramatic zoom out on the book again. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place either on the weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for killings take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder, aka multiple personalities. The key point here is that the culprit may as well have a split personality. Now it's obvious who the killer is, isn't it? A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on television. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't, I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya. What did you call him again? Bakula? As usual, Byakuya turned and left without any other word. I hurried up out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trail. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack is he's the one that killed Chihiro. And that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find it out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room, and I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info, might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Hold on for a moment. Oh god, so thirsty. It was around here, wasn't it? Well, it does say pool, but... Oh, Hifumi. You were here. Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another set increase for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. but I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies a boy she likes, right? Right now. Okay, so where is Celeste now? Also, thanks for the follow, NixFan123. And welcome. The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not that. What's it gonna be? So she's there, but at the same time not there? Well, while we're here, let's just check there. Okay, so the usual ones are still here. What do you have to say? Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking, but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it? Nothing you need to worry about, just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing, you might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it, I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Hell. Well, I guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. You guys have something to say? No, this is what you said earlier. Have you something new for me then? Chihiro's presence was especially weak, her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give this a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope is used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? The rope has a plug. Oh, it's a power cord. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her head in order to kill her. That's right, that's the issue of being suspended and a fatal blow. At first I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. It's not a stab wound. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, there's something not quite right. Something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the dead body. Well, one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might have to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Well, it's pretty obvious it's the power cord, because there was a power cord missing from the archive room. We have investigated this, haven't we? The plot is of the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Nope, not at all. Exit this and check the boys' room then, because they said so. Also, we need to find out what's up with Celeste. This is an interesting poster for in a boys' locker room. It's a popular boy band named Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Oh, but wait. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. The posters have been swapped. Chihiro has been killed here, not the other locker room. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What is the reason for anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Nothing else seems weird here. Oh wait, what's this? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? That's everything here. Oh, this. I thought this was the exit as well. Oh well. Just some stands in a swimming pool. I don't think there really is anything here. Something over here. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. But where's it going? Let's talk to Sakura because she spends an awful lot of time in the training rooms, so she should know about those posters, I imagine. How long have we been going anyway? Oh, just about an hour. Okay. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys and girl locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Hold on, someone's messaging me. I have no idea what that is. My dad is being vague. We have protein coffee. In the warehouse, it's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. Mix protein powder with the coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. But I don't see any stain on the carpet right now. Exactly, I noticed this earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there were never a stain to begin with? So basically, the carpets have also been switched. The plot thickens. Why are people texting me in the middle of this? I haven't heard my father over a week, and of course he does so when I'm busy with this. Sure, the library. And then we have to find Celeste somewhere near the warehouse, I think? There's a thick layer of this on top of the desk. Maybe some kind of clue here. Guess not. The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Miyake was using an extension cord. The extension cord is being used to hang up Chihiro, duh. I wonder if... And do I need to check that file again, or... Might as well. Where was it? Where was it? It's empty, the extension cord was there before. Where was it? Ah, I know it was around here somewhere. It's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one would do something like that is... Yeah, Byakuya. And Celeste was near the warehouse. Well, let's head there then. Oh, hello. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. What the hell is your secret anyway, dude? The Spare Hotel. Bath, laundry. Where was here then, wasn't it? No, wait. This side, I believe. That's the warehouse. And you are here. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there is an endless supply to choose from. I see. But have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then, did you find something? Very well, I will tell you and only you. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. Was? Oh, really? This was right before night time. What are you doing out this late? Oh, I was just... Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? How did you know? Because I can see a blue training jacket sticking out of the duffel bag you're carrying. Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone. I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but... It would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or the duffel bag Celeste saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. This is the fridge, like I mentioned. I don't see anything noteworthy here. No coins either. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets. Looks like they've put together a good collection of school equipment. Oh. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. All different kinds of food stacked up. Is this one of the monitors? Oh, I thought I clicked the camera thingy. I'm just looking around for coins, really. Nope. You would think that's everything. Weird. I don't have any other clues to where to go. And usually the game would just go towards the class troll then, I imagine. It did last time. Yes, we already went through this. Okay, so there is something else left I need to find out then. Oh right, the trash room? I don't know how to call it. The garbage disposal room, that's the word. Maybe there's something here. Oh, it's just locked up again. I don't have the key, so I can't activate it. The dump in other rooms, but the gate in the way. What did you say about Leon? The gate in the way, I can actually use this. There's nobody left who could do that without what Leon did. Yeah. Thought you might find something that was, how do I say it, some leftovers of the bag or something? But It seems not. How are you doing? Crazy person. Well then. Can I go up from here? Oh, I can't. Weird. Is there anyone left in here? Oh, Hina is. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out and she just keeps mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her in there. You left her? My head was all swimmy and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. That was not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what were you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created, outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat some more donuts. Maybe that was one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little strange, didn't really hang out with all the girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused. Yep, it's true. And when it wasn't just us either, it was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. It's kinda weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with opposite sex, right? Oh wait, maybe? Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw that as that kind of girl. Oh, apparently that was the last thing then. Alright. So, I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon. Begin the class trial or... It's about to begin... Oh, what the hell? The red door, it's... Hold on, I'm getting some kind of warning on my... Twitch dashboard. What the hell is that about? Weird. It's right through there. Let's go to the warehouse first. Spend some of those coins I got. Oh. It seems I'm looking to doing the class trial then. Let's see how long we've been going. Just about 1 hour and 12 minutes. On one hand I want to continue, but on the other hand this is probably going to take like 2 hours again. And it would be a bit too long. Yeah, I think I'm just going to save this here. And that I'm just going to come back to this in a day or two, maybe tomorrow. And continue from then on. Did it save? Did it save? It saved. $22? Oh, that's... Oh, I'm looking at the wrong place. Jeez, it's been over a month since the last time I did this. Oh lord. This is going to take ages, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at this for tonight then, and we'll see if I can stream this again somewhere this week. Maybe tomorrow, but I am not going to guarantee anything. Sorry, I just can't. But definitely come back to this week and do this class trial. And find out what's up with the Chihiro murder, because it's quite a mystery. With the Genocide Jack and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks for watching if you have been, either here or on YouTube. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time. Good night. Bye bye.